Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, we successfully complete all that our essential things for our admin panel. Here we successfully done it. Now I want to work a little bit in our front end. Like into the front end, that is our fresh Laravel one of the project. When I install that Laravel, that is actually provided this type of one of the interface. Here logging, register, everything I have already done it. So for our front end, I want to use another theme. Here if you go to your exercise file, into this basic exercise file area, you will also get one of the folder as a Lono. So that is the theme I want to do. I want to use it. That is also another Bootstrap 5 theme. That is very clean one of the theme. Now I want to make it this theme that should be as a dynamic. So right now that is the static one. Like if you go to index.html, here if you actually open it, now that will be our front end theme. And into the front end theme, they have some of the demo, different type of home layout. That is our different type of pages design is in here, portfolio, blog, that is a contact page. Okay, so now that is our header section. That should be some of the images aspect ratio, how many that is here we have to update it. That is some of the features area, right? So that is some of the features data. That is right now all the things as a static one. Like that is also another part. That is also another part is very interactive and very clean. One of the theme, and that is some of the reviews functionality. Okay, for the reviews they have some of the comments, they have some of the name, great, which is fun. And also they have some of the images, they have some of the options for the FAQs, and then that is our another part, and after that will be our footer. Okay, so it is very clean, and also that is very much responsive. Here if you go and you can see that is very much responsive. That is also successfully loaded everything. So now that is actually one of the Bootstrap 5 theme, and this theme now one by one I want to actually make it as a dynamic. That means from to this admin panel, user can able to change our hero sections data. You will be able to change that our about us page data. You will be change that our features. So that is all that our features that should be also comes from to this our database, that is backend. So everything now one by one I will make it as a dynamic. Okay, so there is every pages is in here. So for education purpose I will actually work for particular some of the pages like as a about us page. Okay, and also there is our about us page look like this, and if you go to our service page, that is also one of the service page. So our service page will be look like this. Here that will be portfolio, that should be some of the blog page. So there is a blog page, blog related category, and here if you go to our blog details page, so that will be our blog details page. Okay, so everything now that should be as a dynamic. So if you understand this part, as I told you, that is very basic level one of the project, but here very interactive one of the things we will complete it throughout this our entire course. Okay, that means here throughout this you can able to understand how you can actually create any type of HTML theme to the dynamic project with the Laravel. Okay, now that is everything now one by one I will make it as a dynamic. I hope you will like it very much. It's very interactive and very clean one of the theme. So now that is a static one, simply one of the HTML Bootstrap theme, and now I want to actually make it as a dynamic from to the admin panel, which I have already created. From to the admin panel I will update our total application. So now our next process will be here, that is actually our theme, and this theme I want to load it into this our Laravel in our front end area. So how can do this work in our next video? I will start to work for this. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I have discussed about what type of our front end theme I want to use for particular this course. So as I told you friend, if you understand this process, any type of theme you can actually implement it in your project, and you can deliver one of the complete project to your client. Okay, so that will be actually generated this type of one of the things. Now that will be that is actually all that are static data. Now one by one I will make it as a dynamic. So our first job will be, that is our total theme. This theme I want to load it in our home page. That means when we access that our home, what exactly the page actually comes from. Like if you go to that our project, now I want to better clean it, and here if you go to that our web.php, and into this web.php if you go to that our first, that is a route, and into this route area, that is actually our slash Slash means our home, and when that will be accessed at our home, this will be actually functions that is a return one of the view page, and view page is welcome page. Welcome means if you go to that our resources view, here I want to show you, like that is our view, and into this view, and you can see that is actually our welcome blade is now actually loaded in here. That is a default one. So right now I don't want to use this one. Here I want to actually load our, that is the index.html design. So here I want to take it. Let's do that work. For doing these first things I want to do, I want to go to that our view, and into this our resources view, better I want to create another separate folder. Okay, that is a separate folder. I want to create it and I just name it as a home. And into this home area, again, I will actually segment it just like that. I have already done it for our admin panel. Here, I want to do the same things. Now, into this our home area, I want to create on the new folder, and I just name that folder as a body. Okay, whatever you choose. Now, I name it as a body. And then into this our home folder, I want to create two of this main file. One will be as a home. I name it as a home_master. Whatever name actually choose, that will be as a blade.php. And also I want to create another file. I click on the new file into this our home. Okay, make that sure that is in our home folder. Into this home folder, I want to create another file that will be as index.blade.php. Great. So now our home master will be our main file. So here I want to go to that our project exercise file. As I told you, simply go to that exercise file. Here you will get that Frontend theme, and into this Frontend theme in our index.html, I want to actually take everything. I want to open it, and into this index.html, here you can see the bootstrap layout is the just like that same. Into this header area, they have some of the our CSS file, they have some of the JS file, lot of the things is in here. Now, first of all, I want to take everything, and then I will also segment all that our pages as per our requirement. Okay, so first of all, I want to do that is index.html. I select everything by pressing that Ctrl A. I copy it. Now we don't need it. I want to go to that our home master, and into this home master area, I want to paste it. Okay, here I simply paste it in particular that positions. Everything is in here. Now our asset will be needed. So for that reasons, here I want to go to that our theme, and that is our assets, one of the folder. I simply copy this asset folder, and now I want to go back to that our backend, that means our project, and into this project area I want to go to that our public. Before I have created as a backend, now I want to create another new folder for the Frontend. I name it as a Frontend. Okay, I created another new folder as a Frontend, and in here I simply paste that our asset that I have created for our Frontend related, all that our CSS, JSS, images, everything is in here. Now that is a two part, our backend which I have already completed. Now I will complete that our Frontend related everything. Great. So again, we have to do the same functionality. I hope you already remember. Now I want to go back to that our home master, and into this home master area, now one by one, I want to update all that our asset link. Like first of all, I want to change that name. I name it as easy. That will be easy IT solution. Okay. This type of one of the name will be our title. Here I want to use it. And then our next process, our images. Images, if you want to access it, we have to use the same concept. Like here, that will be first of all as an asset, and throughout this asset, I can able to access it. I can able to access our which things. I can able to access that our that is a public folder, and then I have created another folder as a Frontend. So that will be as a Frontend, and slash, that will be our asset and related everything. That means rest of everything will be just like that same. So here that will be the that link will be needed multiple times. Better I copy it, and here I want to save it some of the places. Okay, here I simply save it, paste it, and now I want to simply take this one in here. I paste it. And also there is another one here, all that our CSS, JSS, every link, now we have to actually update like that way. Here I paste it, and also there is another two of these I want to paste it. Okay, so now again we have to cart it. Simple process. As I told you, if you understand this, any type of theme you can actually change it as per your demand. Now I simply cart it, and here I want to paste it, and then that will be another one. I want to cart it. Here I paste it. I want to cart it and then paste it. I want to cart it, and here I paste it. That will be another one. So I don't want to escape any things lively from the sketch. How can develop some of the project for your own company or for your client company. I hope that will be very easy for you. Okay, so now that is fine. So we successfully update our asset link for our CSS, for the Frontend theme, and now also we have to do the same things for our JS file. Also, they have the multiple JS file link. Now also I want to done the update. Better I copy it again in our Frontend. Now that is our Frontend related theme. I simply paste it. Okay, here I paste it, paste it, paste it. Now there is another one. I want to paste it. Here I simply take it, and now I want to take it, update these things like that way here. There is a map and this one. Okay, perfect. Now I want to update the same as I said. I cart it, and then that will be here. I want to simply cart it, and then that will be here. I want to cart it, I want to paste it, I want to cart it, and then here I paste it. That will be here. I want to paste it, I want to cart it and paste it. Now there is another JS file. Multiple actually JS file is very interactive, one of the theme. Now I want to done to use it. I simply cart it and I paste it, and now that will be another one. I cart it and I want to paste it. That will be here. I cart it, paste it. Another one I cart it. Okay, multiple files actually here we have to update. Now again another one, and to update that asset, the another one, the JS file, I cart it and paste it. That will be min CJS. So now I simply cart it, paste it. That will be another one. It's very important, make that sure you updated all that your asset perfectly. Now here we successfully updated that our CSS link and JSS link. Now that is supported in our Laravel project. Okay, so now again we have to understand another things. Like if you go to that our index.html theme, into this theme area, if you actually noticed, that is our header part, and also that have one of the footer part, right? So for our every pages, like when we will work in our about us page, you can see that the header is the same, and also the footer is the same, right? That means for our all the pages, our header and footer will be the same. So now I want to segment it, our header, I want to segment that our footer, and also for the mobile, that is actually our mobile menu. They have the three part actually that will be common for our every pages, and rest of everything that will be our EL part, right? Because rest of every pages that will be actually changes after that our header. Now I want to simply segment it here. If you go to that our top, into this top area, that is our CSS link, and now that is actually some of the preloaded. Preload means here when this page actually loading, you can see that is one of the loader is loaded, right? So that is the loader I want to take it. In our body, in our home master, I want to simply take it, which is fine, and that is our process circle. Okay, that is actually our process circle. This one actually for that our loader. So I want to take this our loader code in our home master page, and rest of everything I want to segment it. Like that is also one of the mobile menu. So here I want to go to that our home again. In our body area, I want to create some of the files. Like here I want to create another file that will be as a mobile underscore menu. Okay, menu.blade.php. I want to create another one as a header.blade.php. I want to create another one for the footer. I name it as a footer.blade.php. Okay, great. So now from to this our home master, that is actually our mobile menu is started. If you select this div, and you can see there is a mobile menu is started, mobile menu is ended. I simply cart it, and then there is a mobile menu. I want to add it into this our mobile menu. Then what exactly you have to do here? We have to call that our include. So that will be the include. Include will be which one? That will be in our home, into the home body, and then that is our mobile menu. Here I simply support it. Okay, and after that, that is actually our header, and you can see there is also some suggested. If you select it as a header is started and header is ended, I minimize it like that way. So now there is a header. I simply take it, and that is will be header. I want to done to cart it. There is a header part. Header part I want to use it in our header. I paste it, which is fine. So everything is to the header is started, and this header is really ended. Okay, now also again we have to do the same things. We have to include it. I want to include that will be our home body, and there is a header. Okay, great. Now our mobile menu will be loaded in our master, in our body area, that will be loaded. And then that is also another part as our main theme, that is actually manage your finance more effectively. That means that is actually manage your finance more effectively. So from to this area, I want to take everything till our footer. Okay, so before that footer, everything I want to do to take it. So here if you actually select this div is started, this div is ended. Here that is also another one. I want to select it. I want to minimize it, actually all. Okay, I want to minimize all. And there is another one. I want to simply update it that our footer. Here I minimize it. Find all answer. There is another segment. There is another section, and that is actually our footer, right? So that is actually our footer part. So now that is the footer part. Is the footer is started, footer is ended. So this footer part I want to do to cart it, and then I want to add it in our footer. Here I want to paste it, which is fine. And now I want to do to include. That will be the same logic as include. Include will be our home body, and then that will be the footer, right? So there is a body, footer. Now that will be included. Perfect. And rest of everything I want to take it in our index. Okay, that means into the index if you want to take it. Right now I want to click as a save all, and mobile menu, everything I have already included. Here we don't need it. Now that is our index, and into this index area, that will be actually our EL part. Here again we have to call it as the extend, right? So the extend will be which one? Extend will be our home, and that will be our name. I name it as a home master. Okay, here I want to use it, and that will be as a section. So our section name, I will use it one of the ID name as a home. That will be as a and section. Okay, and then there is a and section. Great. That means now from to this our home master, every part after that header and before that our footer, everything I want to do to select it. Okay, here I select it and I cart it. I simply cart it, I make it as a very clean, and now in our index into this our section home, here I want to paste it. Great. So everything is in here. Now also we have to make it as a yield part. So that will be as a yield. Okay, that is a yield, and yield ID I have set it as a home. So now that will be our home. I hope friend you get the point. So now here our home master is very clean. Only they have some of the preload. Okay, CSS, and then the preload is in here. I updated the preload. I load that our mobile menu. I load that our header. I load that our EL part as a home, and then footer and JS file is now very, very clean. So now I want to do, when you access that our web.php in our home page, that should be return view or not that a welcome page. Here I want to now return it in our home into this home index page. So here I want to change it. That will be as a home and index. Okay, so this home index that will be loaded, and into this home index that will be loaded our home master, and when that will be get that our home master, it should be get that our CSS, JSS, our mobile header menu and everything, right? Great. So that's all you have to do. Now only you have to update it as a home index. Now click as a save all. And now if you go, I want to run that our PHP artisan optimize, because I have changed something in our web.php. That is successfully updated. And now if you go our home page, that means here, now I want to refresh it. Now that should be loaded that our theme. Now it's actually loaded that things like that way. Maybe they have some of the CSS is missing. I want to recheck it again. If you go to that our home master, into this home master area, I have already updated that our Frontend asset, bootstrap, main CSS. Here I have updated, you can see here that is actually main two of these, our main CSS and app CSS. I didn't update. So here also obviously we have to cart it, and then after that Frontend, here we have to update. That is a main CSS, I cart it, and here I paste it. Okay, so make that sure you update all that our CSS and JSS is very important. Now click as a save all, And now I want to recheck it again. Here if you go refresh it, you can see now our preloading is successfully working, and also our enterprise is successfully working, CSS is working, our JS is working, everything is loaded successfully. Only the images is not visible, it because of all I didn't update that images link, but right now extra every layout is successfully working. And also if you go to the mobile view, that is also successfully loaded. Great. So here now we are successfully able to load our entire project in our Laravel area. That means I want that is a theme. This theme we can able to successfully load it in our Laravel project, right? In our home page area we successfully load it. So now in our next video I want to segment it, because everything right now everything is in our index page. So now here also I want to segment all that our dev one by one to create another type of different type of pages. Then that will be actually easy for customize this everything, because as I told you, every part that should be as a dynamic. So how to do this work step by step, everything will be very clear to you. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video here, we successfully able to load our total Frontend theme in our Laravel homepage. Here everything works successfully, CSS and JSS, everything works successfully. Now I want to do here actually everything right now in our which place. After that header, I have already take everything in our index. Now that is that as I told you, every part now one by one I will make it as a dynamic. So that is the reasons I want to do and to distinguish, and I want to separate it every our sections to our another page. Then that will be actually easy for you to update any kinds of informations in here. Like that is our one of the section, and after that that is also another section as a features section, and then that is our clarify section. So now one by one I want to actually segment it. Okay, so let's do that work. I want to work for our, that is our slider part. Like if you go to that our index right now, our home master, that will be not needed, but I want to close it. And in our home, that means in our view and then our home folder here, now I want to create another new folder, and I just name that folder like as a layout. Okay, that will be as a layout one of the folder. And into this layout area here I want to actually segment everything. You can also use it as a not layout only. I want to better make it as a home layout. Okay, that will be as a home, and then that will be as a home layout. Great, because home page I want to actually segment this everything in one place. So like first of all I want to create another new file, new blade file. I name it as a slider.blade.php. And now I am from to this our index, and here you can see that is our hero section. Okay, that is the hero section. If you select this dev is started and this dev is ended. That means that is actually our hero section. Just simply a section by section I want to take it. Here you can also minimize it. Like if you minimize it, here that is getting everything in one place. I want to simply select this one, that is the dev is started and this dev is ended. You can see that is also highlighted. I want to do and simply cart it. Okay, I cart the total dev, I cart it from here. Now into this our slider area, I want to paste it. So now that is our another separated slider part. So whatever the things we will do in particular the slider, then you can actually do it into this our slider area. How much easy it is, right? So now here again we have to include it, same process, that will be as include, and include will be which one? Include will be our home, that will be home layout, and then that will be our slider. Okay, great. And after that, that is our features. You can see there is a features, and that means here if you go to our theme, into the theme, that is actually our features section, and that have some of the another things, and after that, that is our clarifies. So I want to take this part to our another page. So if you want to do this work, first of all, better I want to create on the new page by the name as a features. I copy it, and now in our home layout, I want to create on the new file that will be as a features. Better I want to use it as a small as a features. Features will be blade.php. Okay, and now there is a feature part here. I want to select this dev. If you minimize this dev is started, dev is ended. And is pending another part here, that is a feature that make a pending master. That is a feature that is pending master, and that is some of the things. Before that, our clarify. I want to take everything. There is another div. If you select this div, you can see now after that there is a clarify. Another section is started. Now there is a content is ended in here. So now that is the part I want to simply cart it. Okay, here I simply cart this part, and now I want to take it into this our features, and here I paste it. Okay, great. Now that's fine. Everything is in features, and again we have to include it. So I want to include will be our home, and there is a home layout, and that will be our features. Great. And then after that, that is another part as it's clarify all the strategy. That means here you can see that is actually our it's clarify all the strategy. So now this part, before that our get all your finance. Now I want to take this one. So here if you do this work, that is actually on the section. If you select this section is started, this section is ended. Now after that, that is our get all your financial. Perfect. Now that is actually another section. I want to simply take this section. I simply take it. The section is started, section is ended. I cart it. And now I want to create another new file that will be as a section. Okay, I name it as a by the which name. I want to name it like as a clarify. So here I name it as a clear, CLEMCLARIFI. Yes, clarifies.blade.php. By the name, whatever the name actually choose, I simply name it like that way as a clarify blade, and in here I want to paste it. That is a section is started, section is ended, total section I want to take it. Now same things here we have to do. We have to include it. So I make it as include. Include will be our home layout, and that is the clarifies one of the name. Actually I created this name by and this name, whatever the name actually is in top. So I want to simply take it. So now this section I also want to include. Great. And after that, that is another section. Here if you select this div and this div name as a get all your financial, that means here if you go get all your financial, which is fine. If you select this div, okay, div is selected, div is started, and this div is ended. So in here actually I want to take it, and also here after that there is one of the image shape. That means they have some of the shape image. I want to take it in here. So only I want to select this our particular that div. If you select it, always div by div, make that sure you take it, either then your layout will be break. Okay, now you can see there is a div is ended. So there is the div portion. I want to simply take it. I want to simply cart it from here, and then I want to create another new file. I just name it like as a get_all.blade.php. Okay, and here I want to paste it. Perfect. So now this part here I want to also include. That will be the include will be our home, and then home layout and the get all. And that is some of the image I want to take it. Here after that, that is another play, another video play, and that is our usability. Okay, that is one of the usability. Here if you go after that, that is actually our its usability. I want to take it. So here if you want to take it, like that is actually one of the section, but I want to first of all create this file name by that name. I click as a in our home layout. I want to create another new file as a usability.blade.php. So I am using that by the name, whatever the name actually choose as per your interest, you can actually do it. But right now I want to use it. Like if you select this div is started, and this div is ended in our which place, that is actually ended in here. So now I want to simply take it. I want to copy that entire our total div. So this div is started from here. I want to simply cart it, and now in our usability area I want to paste it. Okay, I just simply paste it, and now I want to simply include it in here. So that will be as include will be as a home layout and usability. Right here I want to simply import it. Great. And also after that there's some of the images, and then the don't take our word is fit. Let's check this out here. After that, what exactly this one? So that is actually don't take our work for the review actually. So I want, that means review or testimonial, whatever you choose by the name. Better I want to name it one of then another file that will be as a review.blade.php. Okay, so that will be the review. I want to take it, and that is the div. If you select this div is started and this div is ended in which place, here I want to find out it. They have the so many data. You can see there is a and testimonial. So you can also use it by the name as a testimonial, but now I name it as a review. So that is actually everything is in here. So now I select all. I select the total entire dev. Okay, I select it. And now if you go, that is actually started from here. I want to done to cart it. And now there is a review. I want to done to paste it. That is all that our static review data. Now I want to also import it in here. So that will be as include. Include will be as a home, layout, and then the review. Okay, so that is actually the process. So now after that there is a find answer part. Like that means here after that there is a find and answers. But I want to use another name as a answers. This type of one of the new file I want to create it. Blade file, that will be the answers.blade, blade.php. And then there is the answer part. If you select this dev, okay, if you select this dev is started and this dev is ended in here, which is fine. So now there is a cloud dev is ended. I want to simply take it. I want to take this dev, I cart it, and then in our answers area, I want to paste it. Now that will be here. Again, we have to include it. I want to include it. So that will be the include. I want to include that our home, okay, home, and then the layout, and then that is our review, right? Not the review. So that is our answers. So that is a clear answers. Here I want to import it, which is fine. And then after that, there is a start a new level. Start a new level means actually this one. Okay, there is a start a new level. I want to make this name as a apps. I want to create another new one as a apps.blade.php. And now into this our positions, I want to select this section. Section is started and this section is ended. Entire section, I want to simply take it, I cart it, and that's fine. Okay, that's fine. And here I want to paste it. So now that is our apps started and ended. And now here I want to include, that will be the include will be as a home and home layout, and that's apps. That's all you have to do. Now here you can see our index is also now very clean. So if you now want to work in our slider, you can directly access that our slider. If you want to work in our features, you can directly access the features, clarify, get. So now our page now I segment it and here I include it. But now if you go to that our home, that should be the just like that same. If you refresh it, now that should be loaded, that our home slider and everything. You can see that is fine. That is our home part is loaded, features part is loaded. But now everything I have actually distinguished with our different type of pages. But now together all is successfully working in our one place. That means in our home page. Great. So they have some of the images missing here. In our next video, I want to simply update that our image link in our different pages that I have already created. One by one, I will actually update all the pages only for the images. Literally everything will be dynamic. So thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video. Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, we successfully segment all that our section to our different pages into this layout, and now our index.php is very clean. So now in this video, I want to update that our image link, because here our image is not visible. Now one by one, every sections I will make it as a dynamic. So that is the reason that is actually important, right? So now I want to also update it. I hope you already know how to do this work. I can also escape that video, but because as I predicted, you are the very beginner level student. So here for the beginner level, I want to actually simply from to the scratch, I want to complete the total project. So that will be make you sense that how you can develop some of the project from the scratch. Okay. So now I want to update it. Like there is our index.blade here. They have some of the asset. I want to simply update it the same format here. First of all, I want to simply take it. That will be the another one here. I want to now update our Frontend images. That is all some of the is busy. I cart it and here I paste it. And then that will be another one here. I want to cart it and then I paste it. I want to cart it and then I want to paste it. And now that's all. If you now click as a save all, some of the images that should be loaded. If you refresh it, now some of our SVG that should be loaded in here. If you go, let's check this out. You can see that is one of the SVG is fine. There is also another one is loaded, and also there is another one is loaded. Perfect. Now one by one I want to actually update all. Again I want to copy it. That is our asset Frontend. I copy it. I want to go and start it from to this our first one as an answer, and into this answer area how many there have I want to actually update. Like that is actually 1. I want to paste it. I want to paste it. That is I want to paste it. Right now that is all that our static data. Everything I will also make it as a dynamic. Okay, so the minus plus, that is actually same image, right? So there is the same image. Better I want to do, I want to copy that our 2 of this. I simply cart it, and here I paste it. Here also another one I cart it and I paste it. Okay, so now there is actually 2 of this image. Better I want to copy it right now, because image is actually the same image name as a minus.svg, another is the play.svg. Okay, so 2 of this image now I want to copy it, and now here I want to update that image. I paste it. I want to paste it. I want to paste it here. There is another 2 of this image. I paste it. Now that will be another 2 of this. I want to paste it. That's fine. Now our answer is successfully updated. Now I want to simply click as a save all, and right now we don't need it. I want to go back to our another one that will be the app. Here again I want to copy that our asset and then the Frontend. Okay, here I want to go to that our app area that have also another images, and here if you go, that is also another one by one. Actually I want to simply update that image, that is asset image. Okay, so now again I want to take it. I simply cart it, and then that will be paste it. Here I want to cart it. And then here I paste it, and then another one I want to cart it, and now I want to paste it. Okay, now that is another one is successfully completed. Here I want to take it our another one. I copy it, and now I want to go to that our clarified that have also some of the images. I simply update it. That is also another 2. I paste it, and I paste it, and then that will be another as a main and play, same image actually. Okay, that is the same image. Here I want to update it. Like that will be here. I want to cart it, and I paste it, and then that will be here. I want to cart it. Okay, cart it, and I paste it. I want to cart it, and then here I want to paste it. Now same image I want to use it, so better I copy it, and now that will be another one. Here I want to update that image. Here I want to update this image. Here I want to update it. Okay, now that's fine. Now click as a save all. Now that should be also fine. I want to better copy it again for our another one as a feature blade, and into the feature blade that have some of the images I want to update, and then there is another one. There is also another one. I want to update. I want to update the another one. That will be another one. Here multiple images. Here I want to simply update. Okay, so now I simply cart it. All that actually SVG. Here I want to paste it, which actually provided from to this theme. I cart it and I paste it. So now that will be another one. I cart it and I paste it. That is another one. I want to cart it and I paste it, and then that will be another one. I want to cart it, and here I paste it, and then that is another one. I want to cart it and I paste it. That is another one. I want to cart it, and then I paste it. That's fine. Okay, now if you click as a save all, now that should be also successfully updated. Right now we don't need it. I want to better close it. Okay, I close it. So features I have already done it. Now again I want to go to that or another one as a get all. That is also some of the images. I want to support it. I paste it. That is the another one. I want to paste it. And that's all. Now they have the 3 images. I want to simply cart it, that SVG. I paste it. I want to cart it, and here I want to paste it. Now that is another one. I cart it, and here I want to paste it. Okay, now that is fine. I want to go to our another one, and then that will be the review. For the review, actually they have the images. Here you can see there is a SVG image. I want to paste it, and that is our another one as image 7. I paste it. That is star. I paste it. That is also image 2. Here I paste it. Okay, now actually they have the multiple one. I want to simply paste it, because that is actually the same static data. Literally this data I also want to make it as a dynamic. So right now, for make these things look native, I want to actually update these images. Now I want to simply cart it, and then here I paste it. So you can also do the same things at a time when you watching this lecture. Okay, simply updated that things. Now I cart it and I paste it, and then another one I want to cart it and I paste it. Another one I want to cart it and then I paste it. I want to cart it, and then here I want to paste it. I want to cart it, and then here I want to paste it. I want to cart it, and also I want to paste it. That is also another one. I cart it, paste it. Okay, so now multiple images in our review that will be fine. So now that's all. Okay, here we successfully updated our review, and then another one I want to copy for the slider. Okay, so into the slider area they have the only two images. I want to paste it and I paste it. Now that will be, I want to cart it, and here I paste it. That will be, I want to cart it and I paste it. Perfect. And then there is a usability. Here also I want to update. That will be one of the image. I want to paste it, and I have the there is another one. I paste it, and another one I paste it, and there is also another one. I paste it. Okay. Simply updated this image. I cart it again. I paste it. Now there is another one. I want to cart it and paste it. That will be another one. I cart it and here I paste it. So I think that's all. And there is another one. I cart it and I paste it. They have some of the YouTube link is in here, and also they have another image. I want to update. That will be here as I paste it as a asset image view on play icon. Okay, I want to paste it. So now that's fine. Okay, now that's fine. Now if you click as a save all, so now all that our pages I have already updated that images. Now that should be work. Right now I want to better make it as a clean. If you go to that our project, now if you refresh it, now that should be fine. You can see image is visible. Right now our features that they have some of the icon, SVG icon. This is also successfully visible. They have the images is visible, and this icon images is also visible, minus and plus, and that is also visible. Real time is visible. That is our YouTube link is visible, and that is fine. This one is also visible perfectly. Review is visible. Review related images is visible, and there is a find it. Perfect. Now that is also visible. So I hope you get the point. So only we successfully update that our images and our segment. I have already done it before. Everything is fine. So next video I want to update that our header into this header area. That is actually our template header. I want to use it as per my demand. Like that will be actually one of the home page. That will be about page. I want to load it. I want to load another service page. I want to load that our portfolio, blog, and our contact. Okay, so that will be very easy, one of the parts. So how to do this work, we have to continue this process. In our next video, I will update that our header. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, we successfully able to update that all that images. Right now, everything is worked successfully, which is great. Now in this video, I want to update that our header. I know that is a little bit boring job, but here that is also important. Now first of all, I want to update it for the desktop view, and also there is another view for the mobile. So both of these I will update. Like first of all, I want to go to that our header. Here if you go to that our project, and into this project area I have already segmented in our home page. So into this home, that is our home body, and if you go to that our header, and that is actually our header menu. They have also one of the logo. So first of all, I want to update this logo here. That will be the font tint. I copy it, and now here I want to update. So now here I simply cart it, and here actually you can use your own logo as per your demand, but right now that is fine. And now that is actually our demo. I want to do like that will be actually our home. Okay, here I want to make it as a home. So I want to change it. I just name it as a home. And for the home here, actually we don't need to use any type of drop down menu. That will be just like that our contact. You can also copy it. Like better I want to go to that here. I want to copy that our contact page, the single one, only the li. Okay, I copy it, And now in here, in our first area, that is actually one of the name, and there is a UL, and into this UL area, first of all, I want to add it. That will be as a home. Okay, I name it as a home. And then this part here, I want to use it as a about. Okay, about us. That will be the about us. And for the about us, I want to load here. If you go, which page you want to visible, like the about us, that will be loaded. That will be loaded. That carrier team you can actually load. Okay, there is also another team page. You can load that any team if you want. So like I name it as a about us company profile, and then that will be as a team. Okay, I name it as a team. So that's all. Now I want to simply remove it. That's fine. Here that should be updated. Click as a save all, and now if you go, if you refresh it, logo is visible, home is visible, about us, that is a company profile and team, and rest of everything that will be actually one page. Here I want to load that another one like as a service. Okay, here I want to go better I copy that our another home li, I copy it. Now after that about, there is a team, there is a li is ended, and after that li I want to paste it. That will be our service. Okay, name is our service, service. Okay, that will be our service. And then another one, you can use it as a portfolio. Okay, that will be as a portfolio. I want to use it. So better I copy, and here I want to take it. That will be, I want to copy it and I want to paste it. That will be as a portfolio. I use it as a portfolio. And then I want to take another one as a blog. I copy it and I paste it. That will be as a blog. Okay, and rest of will be same. Here we don't need this. I want to select this li is started, and this li is ended. Here everything I want to remove it. Okay, I just simply remove it. Portfolio, that is I have already take it, I don't need it. Blog, I have already take it by the name as a blog. Now that is also not needed. Okay, here if you select this li is started, li is ended. Now that is very clean. And if you now click as a save all, and now if you go, now click as a refresh, that is our home, about us, there is a company profile, team, our service page, portfolio page, blog page, and that is our contact. Okay, so that's the main common all that menu for any type of company. So now that is actually, I think that is very lucrative. Great. Now that is updated, but here if you minimize it for the mobile view, into the mobile view, that is also another menu. Also here we have to update it, right? So here I want to also do these things. For doing this, I want to go to that our body, and that is our mobile menu. And into this mobile menu, first of all, I want to update that our images. That will be the same. I want to use it as a asset Frontend, and that will be as busy. Here I want to use it. As I told you, right now I am using that theme logo. If you want to load any type of your company logo, you can also able to update it. So laterly I will also make the things as a dynamic. And now that is our UL. That will be actually just same format. Okay, that is the same format. Now I want to use it. So for doing this, I want to go to that our header, and from to this header here, actually we will find out that is our main UL. So that is actually our total UL. If you select this UL is started, UL is ended. For the contact, I want to copy it. Okay, I want to copy it. Let's check this out, it's working or not. I copy it, and now in our mobile menu, and that is one of the UL. If you select this UL, and this UL is ended in here, right? So now I want to take everything. I want to take that our total UL for the mobile. Here I want to simply remove it, and here I want to paste it. Now let's check this out. If you click as a save all, and now if you go, I want to refresh this page, and that is successfully working in our desktop view. Our sticker is working, and if you go to that our mobile view, here if you select it, perfect, home, about, and into this about area there is a two other menu as a company profile and team, and there is a service, portfolio, blog, contact, get in touch, and get in touch. Perfect. And when you click it outside, that will be gone. When you click it as a cross in here, that is also gone. So here, friend, we successfully also update that our header menu. I hope it's very clear to you. So next video, I want to work for our that logging. So logging will be here. I want to do when this user will be logged in, then that will be displayed as a logging button. When this that means when this user will be not logging, then that will be displayed the logging button. But when user will be logged in, then that should be displayed as a dashboard. So from here, you can able to access that our dashboard. So how we can do this work in our next video, I will show you that things with the live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, we successfully update that our header for the desktop view and also for the mobile view, which is really great. Now in this video, I want to discuss about that is our logging. So this logging will be displayed when this user will be not logged in, but when this user is logged in, which I have already completed that our dashboard process, when this user will be logging, then that should be display our dashboard. Okay, now this type of one of the functionality I want to use it because this user can able to actually logged in, and throughout this user can able to update this our all that information in very advanced way. Okay, so I will also share that things with you. I hope you will like it very much. User can able to update that all that informations from to the backend. Also, if you want to make it as interactive, like from to the same here, when user will be click, then that will be actually from here. You can also able to update this information. I hope you like it very much. So now I want to first of all complete that that is the dashboard part. Here, if you want to do this work, we have to find out a specific this file location that is in our header. I want to go to that our header. Right now we don't need it. I want to go to that our header, and into this header area here, if you go, you can see that is actually one of the UL, and into this UL area, that is actually one of the logging button. So here, if you, that is one of the dev. If you select this dev is started, dev is ended. Here in Laravel also provided one of the default function as a auth. When you click it as a auth, and throughout this, when that will be the @auth, that means this user is authenticated. And else, I make it as a else, that will be the else. So here throughout this auth, one of the functions here, by this automatically Laravel will be actually detected that user is logging or not. So here when that will be as a auth logging, I want to show one of the dev, like better I copy it, and here I want to paste it. So when this user will be logged in, I want to display this button name as a dashboard, and then that should be returned direct to our admin dashboard. That means that is our admin dashboard route that I have already created. I want to simply pass these things in here as a route, and route will be as a dashboard. Okay, so now then that will be returned direct to that our dashboard page. Perfect. And else means user is not logged in. When this user will be not logging, then that will be display or this one as a logged in. And you can also pass that our logging route. I also want to update it. I want to make it as a route, and route that will be as a logging. How much easy? Laravel actually is very interactive and easy one of the process. If you understand this part, any type of project you can make it as a dynamic, and everything which things is essential, everything I will cover in particular that our basic project. Okay, now I hope get the point. Now when this user is authenticated, then that will be displayed as a dashboard, else that will be displayed as a logged in. Now I want to check it. If you click as a save all, and now if you go to that our page, right now I am not logged in. If you refresh it, now you can see I'm not logging, and if you now refresh that our page, is still now that is displayed as a logging and is displayed as a /logging page. That means that is fine. But now I want to logged in. Like here, I want to log in with the user, and user password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 maybe. I want to logged in. Now, yeah, I'm successfully logged in as a user, which is great, which I have already done it. But now if you go, this right now, this user is logging, that should be displayed as a dashboard. If you now refresh it, you can see now that is successfully updated that our menu is now visible as a dashboard. I hope the concept is very, very clear to you. So here, friend, we successfully set up our Frontend theme. Almost everything is, I have already done it. So now from to our next video, I want to start to work for make all that part as a dynamic. So let's start it with our one of the common code application. Like here, if you go to that our testimonial, so into this testimonial area, they have some of the text, they have some of the images, a specific some of the sizes images. That should be some of the name. That should be some of the post. Okay, now this type of one of the, I want to make these things as a dynamic. So that is the data I can able to actually manage it from to this our dashboard. That means from our backend dashboard. From here, I will make this code application. That means here I will insert this data into this our database. I will get this data from to this our database. I will update this data, edit this data, and also I will delete this data. So everything we can manage it from to this our backend, and everything that will be updated in our database directly. So right now there is a theme will be not needed here. Now from to the next video, I want to start to work for create another code application for the review. Step by step, every part I will make it as a dynamic. Okay. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.